World 8906. And of course, you can follow me at Vicky's English World 8906 or in TikTok at Vicky Manalo 12. You can also buy my books at morebooks.shop, Amazon, and now on Thrift Books, A Books, and Smashwords. And you can also read some of my novels at Wattpad, Web Novel, BookNet, and a lot more. So, to start off, I did have my first or trial video, YouTube video, 2 days ago, a day or 2 days ago, and then now this is my one of my favorite videos that I want to share with you. And since a lot of things have been happening now in our country, with the tension between China and the Philippines, and the world having wars, and not only that, with poverty, corruption, or whatever problems that we are facing right now, I'm sure that there's something that we can do about it. And even with climate crisis or climate change crisis, we really need to make sure that whatever we are doing, it's for the good of others, for the good of ourselves, our families, for others, and then our country, nature, the world, the universe. We really need to think about it now and soon, because a lot of things have been happening, and we really need to wake up and really change something. So, this is one way of changing things, and I hope that this will open your hearts, your minds, and your souls, bodies, or senses, that actually we can't wait for tomorrow. We really need to act now. We really need to do this now. And so, what I'm gonna do is share you a video, and it's about courage. I do have a book entitled Perks I'm Not Afraid by Vicky Manalo or MV Manalo. You can check it out on paperback at morebooks.shop, Amazon, and they're available now at Thrift Books, A Books, also in Biblio, uh, bookshop.org, and Athenaeum, Book Handle, and a lot more. So please check the paperback copy, or you can just listen to the audio. But anyways, it's not really totally complete. But with the audios, it can also help you out, so you can check them out. Right. So let's start with the video, and it's about courage. So here we go. Right. So with regards to the video, this is about courage and about those people who failed the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth times, and many times. Actually, that happened to me as well. And I haven't written a book, or I didn't really, I wasn't able to finish a book until I reached 40 years old. So, meaning I started writing, I started contributing or contributions for magazine and Gabay And then I also wrote a book which I sold to St. Paul's publication, and they gave me 5,000 pesos for that one. So that's the first book that I wrote, meaning I'm not really certain whether they published it, but then they paid for it. So I just came out from a lay community then because I thought, oh, I'm going to be a nun. But then, nope, I didn't. So I have a daughter now. So I'm a mother. So that's it. But, anyways, with regards to the video, it says there that this is about courage. And then usually we succeed when we fail. So every time we fail, we try to get better. And when we try to get better, we succeed. But not always. Well, those influencers, well, I can call myself an influencer, but I don't really, I can't really say that I am really an influencer because I only advise, I only share even my books, my writings, my works, because I've experienced some of them, and then I also learned and studied and really worked hard to do whatever I can to actually help others because I've experienced it myself. So, well, not all of it, but then, yeah, even with people that I see, even with people that I meet, when I was working, when I became a writer, when I worked and when I met artists and had friends or have friend artists or artist friends, and even um, in in everything that I do, in every person that I meet, each one of them helped me to be inspired, to be motivated, and to be who I am right now. But before I before I really reached this level, I don't know what you call this level, but then it took me 20 years to finish my first novel, and the title is called Power of Love. I'm gonna be sending information about it as well. But then, yep. So Power of Love, you can check it out, or you can see it on my YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel. It's at Vicky's English World 8906, and of course in TikTok at Vicky Manalo 812. So for Power of Love, the good thing about it is I am really a very, very, um, you know, artistic person, and I really love art. I really love to draw, but I'm not really good in drawing faces or what have you. So I'm just good in imagining things, imagining stuff, and creating um, fictionary things and even stories that out of this world. But I love watching videos. I love watching movies ever since I was little. And before I learned to speak English, I already am good in speaking English because I've always watched English movies when I was younger. And then at the same time I also read books. I was so fond of books that even in libraries, like in my school before, I always read in the library, and then I think I have finished almost all of the books there in the college library. That's how intense I am during those times. So that's why when I became older, even those hard to define words, I can actually you know uh, explain to you what those words are. So probably I am smart because I don't really believe that I am smart because I still have a lot of things to learn, in terms of grammar, in terms of speaking English, in terms of writing, in terms of everything, training, developing stuff, creating new things, creating art and all. But anyways, so with regards to my book, I started writing it when I would say 15 years old, or probably less than 20 years old, because I learned to to play the guitar when I was 13. Since I didn't own a guitar of my own, I I asked a or a choir member or a co-choir member to lend me his guitar, and it's an old guitar, so I learned it. And the first song that I've sang and then played with the guitar that I played with the song with is what do you call this title? The title is Lover's Moon. Yeah. So that's it. And then afterwards, I learned to check on notes, and then I learned to play with some notes, and then learned and created my own songs. I became a songwriter as well. So a songwriter because when I was 18, 19, turning 20, I thought I'm gonna become a nun. So I applied for a lay community, meaning I entered a lay community, and they call it AFC. It's in Las Piñas City. So I stayed there for less than 2 years, sort of like that. And then so I joined them, and I became a lay community person or lay person. And then there, I didn't know why God, inspired me to go there. But what I learned is that I'm needed by the community to write songs for them, and then that's the first video that I had singing my own songs created for them, and that's my first video like a music video. So yeah, with them. So that's it. And then afterwards, I went home because I think it's not God's will anymore for me to be there. So I went home, and we're not really, we're just an average family. We're not really rich, and I worked in the call center industry, and I've been there for many years, like half of my life, almost half of my life. So I learned to speak English, and I learned how to communicate with other nationalities. As long as they speak English, I can talk to them. So if you're a foreigner, and then even if you're a Brit, a New Zealander, an Aussie, or Australian, or what have you, as long as you speak English, I can talk to you, and I can sell you anything because I've been a salesperson ever since. So I'm good at sales, really. So that's why until now I promote my own books, and I even sell them to people that I don't know because I'm good at that. But, anyways, so that's it. So, with this video, I hope that you get inspired with this because in watching videos, in watching films, in watching other people succeed and get inspired with them, it really helped me and really helped boost my morale, my confidence to be who I am right now. And I know I have a lot to learn. I'm not really that young, but then yeah, well, age is just a number, and as long as you can do whatever you want to do and be who you want to be, then just go for it because we only have one life, and at the same time we only have the now. We don't have the future. We don't know what's going to happen into the we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So we really do everything we can now, and just do everything and be good in whatever you do. So I'm sure, and I'm really certain about it because I never imagined I'm going to be a published writer. And well, yeah, it will happen, and I'm sure it's going to happen. So let's continue with the video. So I'm just going to cut it off because I think we've almost run through time, and this video is really long. But then I'm just going to pull this through to, let me see. Okay, let's check it out, and I'm just gonna cut it off, and I'm just gonna tell you about the some parts of it, but just check it out more. Okay. Okay, so guys, with regards to the video, it just says there that you, you know, you need to have that courage to do whatever you want to do, and as long as you want to do it, no one can stop you. But actually, the reality is, if you don't have the means, if you don't have the resources, if you don't have what it takes to really do what you want to do, then nothing, uh, nothing will happen. Because regarding my books, they really didn't end up in Barnes and Nobles, in Morebooks.shop, or in Amazon, in eBay, what have you, if I didn't work something out for them to actually be published there. Because if I'm just gonna rely on the editors that I have with my, with the publishing companies, it will not happen because you need to pay for them. Actually, I didn't realize it until now that you need to even pay for formatting and pay for dollars, pay for euros or what have you, just to have them published or get published and be formatted and be edited. And at the same time, now I realize that even in YouTube, in TikTok, in Facebook, or what have you, even to get nominations for organizations, you need to pay for them as well. Meaning you need to work something out. You need to have the resources really. That's the resources, meaning you really need to have money to earn, for them to earn as well, aside from you, even for the books. So I think I knew that before, but it's just that now I realize that if you do have the money, then you can do almost everything or anything. But what money can't buy and what money can't do is the talent. Meaning it can't buy you the talent, but it can really help you, you know, to pay for people who has the talent to do it for you. But the thing is, you cannot personalize it because if you don't have the talent, then you can use other people to help you out. But then again, if you do have the talent, just like what I had and what I have the talent and everything. So I honed it, I perfected it, and I'm still perfecting it until now. But the thing is, you still need to have people to help you out as well, friends. So they say, or when they say that if you have your own tribe, care for your tribe, sometimes this tribe is not really part of the family. Sometimes they're not blood relatives. Sometimes they're just friends who really wanted to help you out without a fee or without, asking for anything in return. So those are true friends, and I have those type of friends, and I can actually I can you know, I can say that they've inspired me and helped me out to really be fierce and strong in what I believe in and to really continue with what I'm doing. So, with regards to my books and everything, just check it out on the YouTube channel and TikTok. And there are also audios that it can help you out, especially for those who are, looking for jobs. I do have a book entitled um, call center perks call center life customer service edition by Maria Victoria T Manalo or MV Manalo. That's my first book that I've actually written and published at morebooks.shop, and now you can also check it out at Amazon, thrift books, abe books, eBay, and then it's also available at biblio.org, book bookshop.org, Nigos, Dithos, and many more. So just check it out on my YouTube channel and also on TikTok. But yeah, I'm gonna be, giving you all the details later on the notes here. Um, yeah, so just one more thing. I just want to tell you as well that in failure, in being courageous, facing failures, that's gonna be, or that's what will make you strong, and that will make you achieve your goals and be successful. Without failures, you cannot achieve success. And without patience, you cannot really, do anything or achieve something or even finish something without it. Because with my books, I have earned my first money with my book when I was younger because I sold my first book for publication, right? But then when I became a published writer, I was able to have my money back after a couple of months. But then again, with other publishers, I've been waiting for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and I have contract with them for like 20 or 5 years or whatever. So meaning patience is really a must. Sometimes I'm not patient really, but then yeah, I think you can learn to be patient because you need to. Because what matters is your books or your works are there already, as long as you make that first step. And I already did that. I made the first step, and I'm doing everything I can to actually do what I love to do and continue to do it. Plus, with you, I'm sure you're going to be able to find your niche, and I'm sure you're going to be able to do what you want to do. And it will be tough at first. And, I can't tell you that it's going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. It would take you years, sometimes years and years, to be able to publish your own book, to write your own song, or to get it published, or to get it be accepted by recording companies, or it's gonna be your first time to do a job that you don't really know how to do it, how to do or something. There's always a first. You can do it. So just keep your head held high and study, learn, perfect your craft, or perfect whatever you want to do. Even if you don't know how to do it, as long as you are willing to learn, everything's possible. Cool. So, anyways, with regards to the video, you can check it out on Courage Videos. It's a motivation or inspiration video, so I'm sure you're gonna be able to check it out on YouTube. There's a lot of motivation and courage videos that you can check out to be able to, get some inspiration and do what you want to do or love to do and really pursue it. All right, so I'll see you soon. So I think with different setting, I'm just gonna try a lot of stuff with different settings and everything, so I'll be able to make a good video and feed. Anyways, this is my trial too, so check it out. See you there, and see you next time.